Philippines.
Hello. Welcome. I'm in.
I made it,
Men,
guys.
women, people in between on the spectrum, we love you all.
We're all fluid here.
We're all made of fluids. We're all made of stars.
Mm-hmm.
Star stuff. Inside the End Front, guys. We're doing it again. Another week. Somehow we're still going. We got some stuff for you. We're a little low energy, but I think it's in it for, you know, we have long weeks, all of us.
We all have low T. That's what it is.
I have high T.
All
The vasectomy doctor told me today.
Mr. T. It's like you're Mr. T.
He's like, oh, I'm no homo. I'm like, okay, man. So I gotta talk about how I guess, how are you doing? The vasectomy consultation
17
today.
minutes later.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. I had like the broiest doctor. He was like,
No, Dr. Terrell is the bros doctor.
no, like this guy would
Broer?
give a run for his money.
Broer, the Dr. Terrell?
He literally said that most guys are pussies. He's a doctor with a license in doctoring. Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you are a dick, sir.
Yeah.
You're a big dick and some
Big,
big old
flabby
balls.
dick. Yeah, so he has to like fill you up and stuff basically, and he's like, don't worry, I do this all the time. Not outside of work though. I'm like, these jokes. Like I feel like you're just going through the motions, man. Like I'm trying to break the tension in the room, guys.
This is my comedy set when I go to my open mic.
Yeah, like he had like a little thing for like all the like the side effects too. He's like, and you know you don't want to have sex too early because you can get infected and one of your balls could fall off. I'm like, okay.
Just kidding. I'm not kidding though.
He also
Don't
kept
fall
calling
off.
it. He kept calling it the sack instead of like the scrotum, which I just thought was funny. He's like, and then you put a needle in your sack, and then you grab your sack and they put a needle in your sack. I'm like,
Don't worry, we won't hit your chode. It'll only be in your sack.
it's like,
If we hit your grundle, we've gone too far.
I was like, can I go? He's like, do you have any questions? I'm like, can I just go? That's a question. Like, can I go now?
I'm all done with this.
And once he did the doctor thing where he arrives like 45 minutes after your appointment, I'm like, why did I get here early?
Could have just said, get here at 2, but it's not going to start till 2:45.
Yeah, like,
I could have brought a book.
Sit in the butcher paper.
Let's talk about the beer because we almost forgot. This is 100% employee-owned New Belgium,
New
guys.
Belgium, the
100%.
hemp HPA, hops and hemperine. The HPA means hemp pale ale, I guess.
Hops and hemp rain. Not to mix up with chocolate rain. It's
What's that,
different.
guys?
Let's say
Or
saison
purple
day.
rain.
Or purple rain.
Gross.
Roast.
That beer is dank.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
I actually liked it a little more than I thought I was going to like it. She liked it so much that he got a kiss.
Just like when I say dank.
So how you guys doing? How are you guys? Did anyone else get vasectomy consultations? Anyone? Not me today, no. What's the female version? There's two. There's about a tube or something in. Because they actually.
No, they take everything out.
No. There's one where they put like a tube in like. Because I had to look. I don't know because Jamie was like, oh yeah, because it's like, have you considered this blah 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 surgery? And she's like, oh yeah, that's what they like put a tube in and it's for ladies. And so there's lady sterilization.
It's a lady tube.
And she's like, yeah, it's much more invasive and it costs a lot more money. And I was like, we have considered that and we're going to say no. More invasive costs more money. Sounds like shit.
She's like, yeah, it costs more money.
Yeah, she's like, not happening. You're getting your balls cut off.
Yeah, we considered it, and I'm not doing it, so
Yeah.
this guy.
Oh, God.
Over this guy.
Like, we're going to save so much money.
Back to you, Doug.
Okay, I love you.
Well.
Cool. Well, the best part too was it was right before Abigail's nap, so the whole time she's like, ah! And then of course the doctor has to make a joke.
It's like, good you're not one of those,
He's
huh?
like, low hanging fruit, like those balls of yours. Like,
So.
I'm here all night.
Right.
So,
That was a really good story
that was pretty good.
about your vasectomy
Yeah,
consultation.
it was good.
Oh, we're good.
Jamie actually asked if I was going to share that on the
Are
podcast.
you going to talk about your...
Oh,
did you
we're
just do
good.
something special?
We're good.
Oh, no? Okay.
All right.
I was going to talk
We're
about
good.
it.
Wait, hold
but,
on.
Okay.
I was checking for a ring because they said
No,
we're good.
God.
So, wow.
Well, you asked us how we were, and then you have now twice gone back just brought it right back to yourself. So I'm just letting you go
Hey,
until you
now you know how to.
run
Now you know
this
how to
course.
string nuts.
It's all about. I mean, this is what the people want. This is what all 6 viewers want. They want to hear more about balls.
All the friends of the podcast.
Look, no, I'm all ears. Look, I'm gonna drink this beer.
Hey, let's talk about this, Mike. Stranger
Yeah.
Things season 3 trailer.
Did you see it though, man?
I did.
Did you see it?
I did.
It hit all the notes.
July 4th is when it's coming out, so it's earlier than
Hopper
usually,
Hawaiian
around
shirts.
Halloween. But it's because it's like a summer theme, I think, for it.
The first season started like, I want to say winter time. And then the second season started in October. The second season they did around Halloween. But I'm pretty sure the first season didn't release then.
Both the first two were later, and this one is not later.
Right.
July 4th.
Yeah, well, it could be theme based.
The trailer definitely was like.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. There's a lot of summer.
And obviously
tones
the
over it.
first one's about Arbor Day, so that makes sense. It came out on Arbor Day.
It was right before Christmas. Yeah. Which is, they talk about in the first season.
The Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, they're keeping to their themes because this one was very summer-like. But the trailer's bonkers. It was pretty great. Like they had a lot of Ghostbusters themed stuff in it, which is kind of cool.
And a monster at the end that looked gross.
It's like the kaiju Demigorgon. What I don't know what's going on with this fucking thing, but like there needs to be. This is I think the final season. I think they need to explain why the fuck these monsters are grotesque. Like they're almost
They just come
Cronenberg.
from a different dimension.
Yeah, but why would they be like?
To them, we're the gross.
Yeah,
looking
exactly.
ones.
But like this guy doesn't even look functional. Like he like he had like an extra leg. And I was like, what the fuck
He's
is
made
wrong
pure
with this
evil. He's made pure evil. Come on,
Like,
come on.
Pure evil, extra
If
leg.
this is your like
Extra wiggly leg.
if this is your hard out on Stranger Things, I think you've.
No, I'm not a hard out. I just like the explanation. Like if they said like,
Well, you guys heard it here first.
it's coming from like one of their imagination or something.
Ooh.
Dustin's thinking all this shit up, you know.
I just thinking about it myself.
Meme that's slightly accurate, Dustin.
Did I get teeth this time? Do I have teeth now finally? It's been like 18 years I haven't got teeth.
You know there's a reason for that, right?
I know, it's a joke. I'm making a joke. I know, you can also like move, like put it basically on his shoulders.
Dustin will not be watching this podcast now.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't have vlogs.
So, not anymore.
Sorry, man.
Do you think they'll bring, maybe this monster is actually played by Matt Modine? Would that be great or not?
No, it wouldn't be great.
I'm back, guys, and I'm a monster.
Hey, I'm here.
He like was, you know,
I just like there's
like
Hopper Hawaiian
molded
shirt.
with one of them, like they blended
Yeah, they,
together,
like-
and he
yeah.
like,
Sure.
or like lived in the dimension long enough that he like grew gross and creepy.
Also, there was
That
like,
is
if
creepy.
you heard some of the
Yeah,
lines,
yeah,
like the guys were like talking about like basically growing apart, which I thought was kind of cool. Like this like kind of the adolescence thing where like sometimes you just kind of lose each other, you know. The girls were like becoming friends, which I thought was cool. People getting sprayed in the face with whatever, hopefully not bug spray. I don't know what
I thought it was hairspray. I just thought it was.
Yeah, either way,
I
that
thought it
sucks.
was
You don't want that on your eyes. And there was a lot of it on his eyes. I felt bad.
But yeah, it was. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. We get the
Oh,
LA coming up.
Also, companion game coming out on the Apple and the Google Play Store. So,
well, hopefully it's decent.
actually, the Stranger Things 2 one was pretty fun. It was like a puzzle game where like you went and like found things and it got you different areas. It was like a very classic kind of puzzle game.
Well, as long as it played the theme song all the time. That's fine.
I think it did have like a chiptunes version of the theme song. Actually, I played it for a little bit because it was free. I think, or it was like $5 or something. Good times. Let's talk about speaking of games. Segue. Let's talk about the Google Stadia. Huh, Matt? You ready for the Google platform of our dreams?
This is the console, right?
Yes.
The Stradia.
Stadia.
That sounds like a terrible name.
Well, they're
Yeah.
just out of names. You can't like everything's copyrighted now. So no trademark. Like the Google.
Should just be called the Google.
The Google. The Google yourself.
the Google Moogle.
The Google. The Googs.
The Google
Ooh,
Googly
what about the
eyes.
Googs?
The googly eyes.
The Goog.
That sounds like a racist.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's terrible.
So it's so bad.
What you call me?
That might be the name of the podcast. The Goog.
Or
So
just the O.
basically, it's like it looked, at least from what I read,
The
like
Goog LE.
15 seconds, and I wrote down on a different platform that I don't have with me currently. It's like a streaming kind of thing, like we're seeing nowadays, where it like kind of ups, like you can take like a shitty computer and play it on it because it is streaming from a different server. I'm not sure how that's going to work monetarily wise, like if you're paying for a service kind of thing, and how much that service would cost.
If anybody pays for data, it's going to suck.
Yeah. Well, and also the fact that there's still a lot of places that don't have good streaming and good Wi-Fi. So like if you're playing over Wi-Fi, you're going to have like a lot of lag in your games and stuff. Even if they look nice. Still, I mean, it's a thing that exists.
It is. It does exist. Sure.
It's out there, guys. And then the big when it's like we have a big announcement, like they're gonna announce a game console. They're like, "Yup, a game console." Okay.
I have a big announcement for you, Mike. Speaking of PC games, did you hear about the Quantic Dream trilogy coming to PC?
Well, yeah. I mean, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, actually, where they're not PS4 exclusive anymore. PC is one of the first things they're going to come to, and then Xbox.
Well, it is. They're going to come to PC.
Then Xbox.
This is the Heavy Rain. Detroit Become Human, which is the newest version of Beyond Two Souls, which is the game with Ellen Page, Willem Dafoe, like a bunch of
and the titles got just more and more unwieldy. Like
Detroit: Become Human, which is like,
and also Beyond: Two Souls. Like you're like, why? Okay, what? Okay,
that those don't mean.
Why are we?
But it's written by people from like
somewhere else.
France.
Yeah, he's French.
French.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're terrific games, though. They're really. Because there's a lot of choices that matter, and like if you do the wrong thing, like you can kill a character off. So that's why they're kind of cool.
Yep, and sometimes you do the right thing and they still kill your character off.
And then you're killed by Cyberlife. But it's still, I mean, I love Detroit Become Human. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed Beyond Two Souls, and I enjoyed Heavy Rain, so it's kind of cool. And I know you love PC, so it's like.
I know you love PC.
You do. I know I'm not a big
One
PC
of those
guys. My PC is barely there anymore.
Mine's like 10 years old.
Aiden plays Roblox on it. That's about it.
I still don't know what that game is, and I keep hearing about it.
It's just like a rando.
There's I hear like there's porn or something involved with it, and I was like, what is that?
Yeah, a lot of weirdos can like get on there and do weird stuff.
I don't want my kid to play that.
He's not in that server.
Or is
he plays like one where like you have to run up to the top of this thing before the water rises or something like. Or there's one where you play hide and seek. He plays that a lot.
With weirdos.
Hide the sausage if you know what I'm saying.
I'm not showing their 8-bit dicks to them.
Like that's like I looked. It like showed like and they look like a Minecraft dude. I'm like, why is there porn involved in this? The fuck? Who is the sick fuck doing this?
Also, it's the news, and they're trying to scare the shit out of you.
Yeah. What do you? Did you believe in that Momo thing too?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, that's only the girl from the Ring or something, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Guys, let's talk about something that matters to us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dora the Explorer finally has movie posters, guys. Finally. Did you see these posters? They're quality posters.
Not only have seen the posters, but we saw a vehicle that said Dora. It was a Ford Explorer that had Explorer.
Oh my god. Are we doing
this? So that
this?
is way better than whatever.
So are we
you're
watching this?
about.
Are we watching this for a certain vlog we do?
Why? Okay.
Is there going to be?
I think we should all watch this
Is it
together.
live
Adult
action?
situation with Dora?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It is live action, and Dora is now like 23 or something.
Oh my
like, she's
god.
she's wearing the same clothes though, which is what like they lovingly recreate her outfit for some reason.
I think it's called Dora the Explorer: Boner Confusion.
Yeah.
No, it's actually I haven't written that. It's Dora the Explorer and the golden. It's
Shower.
the Golden Sun. I think it's called the Golden Sun.
Gold shower.
It might be. There's gotta be porns about this. Like there's gonna be porn.
And this might be a porn. I don't know.
There already is. I'm sure there already is.
It's an attractive young
It's
lady
a thing.
who's like either high school or college age, and like her family, I guess. And so one of the posters is like from behind. It shows her. She's wearing the backpack.
Shows her ass a little short.
Like, you know that one. That
Little
one's just like
shorts.
her back up. It's still that fucking haircut though. It's just like that's. Dude, 100% true.
Yeah.
Haircut is this like bowl cut thing. Then the other one is like she's like her back's to the camera. And she's doing that thing that nobody does, where they look over their shoulder and this is their ass. Like it's their ass, and I'm like I'm looking over my shoulder at you and like why?
Like, come with me.
Yeah, why are we doing this? Why?
Swiper, no swiping.
And then the map is just like
My culo, my ass. Like
the map's like some diesel homies like
on the map, motherfucker. Michael Bay said so.
the map's played by.
Oh, and there's a log line for the poster, by the way. It's
Okay.
Explorer is her middle name. Are we ready? Are we gonna watch this, guys?
So wait,
wait.
Explore Sabrina, Dora Explorer
Sanchez.
Yeah.
It's not Dirty Sanchez. That's the porn version again.
Wouldn't the Explorer be rebellion though?
Maybe these it's a Spanish name, so like you could be like another first name, right? Like they have like so many names. Am I right, guys?
Vamonos.
I'm pretty excited about this.
Let's vamonos away from this. But before we do that, we're all gonna.
Yes, let's agree. We'll watch this terrible movie for the.
Yes. I don't know when it comes out.
Just agree to that.
Sure.
I don't know when it comes out. Sorry.
Sure.
Cool.
Hey, yeah.
Cool.
So Disney officially owns all the Fox properties.
Yep.
Yeah. Are we excited about this?
Yep.
Are we excited about this?
We're
We're bringing the family back together.
I'm excited that. No, I don't know.
I'm excited that Black Widow is finally going to get a movie.
What was coming in way?
Does Black Widow count?
But also, thankfully, this was like 5 or 6 years ago.
I wanted to see Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine still. So
Yeah.
Well, they can't. Matt, he's already. They already can bring him in the fold now. Let's do this because the Fox characters are gonna like the X-Men and Fantastic Four won't appear until about 2021.
Yeah.
So there's time. There's time to get this Daniel Radcliffe train moving.
Yep.
I'm Wolverine! Hello, I'm Wolverine. I
got my clothes, Bob!
I have my clothes. I still talk like this.
Schnitty, Bob!
I'm a real man. I'm a ladies' man. Come here. I smoke cigars. I kill people with my claws.
And then Jean Grey can be played by Emma Watson. And then we have a full circle.
The circle is complete. Okay. I know. You know what? I just want more.
All kidding
It
aside.
could be played by Bonnie, what's her face? Because she's already a redhead anyway. They'll just continue. She doesn't do anything else. Give her something.
She didn't.
She's probably like a doctor or something.
She's probably just or an extremely rich person that's extremely rich because she's extremely rich.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what were you going to talk about, my love?
Yes, my love. Tell us.
Yes.
I put it to you. Well, I'm just excited to have more stuff.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to do that. Hold on.
More stuff. I just crossed out so I don't remember what I was.
And the Google Stadia, guys.
Did I mention the Google Stadia? Did I mention that name?
Stadia.
What does that mean? Someone look that up for us?
Like you stride along.
Here's actually though the best news of the week.
Okay, I already did that, but sure.
Bill and Ted. Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter announced.
Do you know the title though?
Number 3. No.
It's called. This is great actually. And I didn't. It's on my tablet. Fuck. It's called Bill and Ted Face the Music. And I'm like, that is awesome because they're old now, and so like maybe they're like we suck, or no, they're just like go outside and suck. We're done. We're facing the music. It's gonna be like a fucking Logan movie, dude. This is. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this.
Bill S. Preston Esquire.
I'm ready for this in my body.
Oh wait, it is a Logan movie though.
What if they're both
Logan?
Yep.
Exactly. See, I have a connection. What if they're both just like fucking John Wicks in this whole movie? It's like not a comedy at all. They're just like fucking murderballing everybody. Like, I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger.
I'm personally excited about this because I haven't seen him be who I feel his true self is for so many years.
But also, like,
so many years.
If you watch the trailer, like, or not the trailer,
you watch
the clip of them
in front of us.
They look so old.
Yeah, they're old.
God.
Alex Winter feels old
so
for like.
Old. It makes me feel old, you know?
Legit 10, 15 years now.
Basically, after he stopped doing the Bill and Ted movies. So like,
after he stopped doing coke, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also, like those are 2 of his like 3 movies that he was in, so you know.
True.
The third being
House
what?
Party 3.
Another teen movie. I don't know.
I'm
Lost
supposed
Boys.
to know.
Obviously,
Don't
he was
act
in
like
Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
I can't believe you didn't know.
Yeah. About the Lost Boys?
And you consider yourself a movie file.
So this is supposed to start filming very soon, but didn't they give an exact time? And it's coming out in the summer of 2020.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be the summer hit.
Well, and also, you don't need to film this for any more than like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
this is really like an Expendables movie at this point. Like,
but just 2 people in the movie. So sad. Like I said, man, just John Wick this shit. They're both John Wicks.
Hopefully the
both
hologram of
I'm around again. It's me, George Carlin.
I said John Carl too.
You did. That's why I had to correct you. I was just gonna do this. That's how I do impressions.
Nice of you.
Hey, by the way, you guys.
You're gonna do a George Carlin impression?
No, what do you think of these shirts you're wearing?
Huh? Where did this come from?
Wait, Reed Richards is elastic.
Sue can
Sue can fade from sight.
Johnny's the Human Torch.
Johnny's the Human Torch, and the Thing just likes to fight.
He loves to fight.
Yeah.
The whole Hulk is mad. I don't know. He doesn't have a theme song. Right?
Mad.
He's in doo-doo-doo,
Yeah.
doo-doo-doo-doo. This is the original Green Hulk. He's only about like 7
His
feet
pants
tall.
were khaki until he turned to the Hulk and they turned purple.
Yeah, then they became purple.
Why?
So
But
can I
that-
tell you guys something?
Okay, you can.
Oh, I got these at a comic book shop
Okay.
in
Makes
Boston
sense.
Spa.
Tracks.
Oh,
And I've
Boston
been there
Spa.
like several times before, yeah, but it's a cool place.
Did you just go to Boston Spa for like a reason?
No,
I
that's
love Boston Spa.
my friend works there and also lives near there, and we went and hung out there before Fleetwood Mac.
Beautiful.
So
Oh,
yeah,
there you go. There you go.
it's like a real hipster town. It's a lot
Oh,
of
it's
wealthy
gorgeous
people,
there.
but
Yeah, no,
it's-
I was there once with Jamie, and we like just went to a coffee shop because they're like 75%
Yeah.
coffee shops there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, it's all cafes.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Like it's all cafes. It's pretty awesome.
Like let's go
But,
get some food and like there's still only cafes though.
Fun
okay?
fact about Katie: I used to be terrified of the Lou Ferrigno Hulk.
He's fighting
Like
Lou
when I was
Ferrigno.
a little girl, I used to run out of the room. Like when my mom would watch that show.
Oh, yeah,
It
he's frightening.
scared.
He's
It
frightening.
scared me. I think his eyes, his green eyes.
Oh
really
sure,
freaked
sure,
me
sure.
out.
And gamma
I
radiation.
was a terrified little girl. So anyway,
Lou Ferrigno's a weird looking dude.
Yeah.
I mean, his face was perfect for Hulk before CGI. So I only have one thing left, and it's a big doozy.
Well, man, I have.
Yes, a lot.
First off, I just no. This is just it's just a lot of fluff, really. Deadwood the movie,
right.
Matt finally got a teaser.
Finally.
Did you see it?
No.
Dude, have you watched Deadwood at all? You should watch Deadwood. It's good.
so wait, the TV show
Yeah,
on HBO
yeah.
is not Nick Offerman coming back? Because that'd be amazing.
I don't know. They
It
only
was like one of his first shows.
they only showed I can't remember any of the
It's like,
characters.
I'm
the actress
the
names.
sheriff. in this town.
Yeah,
I think you see him full frontal.
I think you see full Nick
You see my,
Offerman.
you see my dick.
I wonder if he has like a stunt dick or if it's like his actual dick. I'm never into
I feel like it's his.
Is he hung like Nick Offerman? Is that what you're saying?
Huge.
He's definitely hung in Nick Offerman. Yeah. You can see what Megan Mullally sees in him.
Maybe that's where she first saw it.
That
I
dick.
want that.
I want that dick.
Why she say it like that?
That's not my impression of her. What's your
Oh,
impression?
Megan Mullally.
Yeah, duh. This is Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
He would just do a Ron Swanson impression.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 5/31. It's gonna come out on HBO. It's an HBO movie. They all look. It showed just about every character that's still alive. They all look super old because it's been 10 years since they had a show. But I'm so excited. I love
It's
that
really
show.
going to be Deadwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those, all their dicks don't work.
None of our dicks work. It's me, Ian McShane. You cocksucker. John Wick Parabellum trailer.
That's great.
You got that? Is that your last thing?
I don't know. I didn't put it on there. It's not it.
It was, yeah, it's more John Wick, but it's.
Yeah,
And also,
he's a murder ball.
okay, did you see the one person on the poster though? The one person.
Yeah.
Who's the person that I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Jason Manfucking-Zukis is in that movie.
Oh, I didn't see it. No,
Yes, he was on the poster. I was like, let's check it out. What the hell?
Why not?
I'm excited now. I'm like, all in. Let's go.
Maybe he's like his buddy.
No, he looked like a villain, like he had a frowny face on, so I think he was a villain. But who knows? Who knows with John Wick? He could start as a villain, be a friend afterwards. The fuck knows?
Yep.
Maybe he's the reincarnation of his dog.
Maybe he is. I'm your dog. I'm your dog.
I scratched my balls.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's the thing. Because you probably have a better thing than I do, I'm gonna finish my stuff up. Love, Death, and Robots. Watch it on Netflix. It was fantastic. I think it's like 8 episodes. They're all like between 4 and 20 minutes long. They're just little vignettes. Each is very different from the last one. But every one of them is evocative and great and fun. And some are just like funny. Some are like heart wrenching,
Thought provoking.
Yeah. And they don't all involve robots though. Disclaimer for you robotophiles.
Well, but it's love, death, and robots, so like. It's
Well, no,
You
but
have to
like
pick.
almost all of them have
Or
love, death, and
and.
robots in them, except for one that has no robots. And so I was like, okay, I'm okay with this because like you're like 7 episodes in at that point. You're like, okay, you know what? I'm already in on this.
Also, 8th episode now. Spoiler: no robots. You heard it here first.
No, I think like the 7th one was something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I digress. It was good, and it really worth watching, and they're really short too. So like you're not like it's not a commitment where you're like I gotta watch this for an hour each episode. It's like some of them like you're like oh I want to see more of that because they're so short, but they're like these full stories that don't have that fluff in there because they're just getting right to the meat of the story. So like we only have 8 minutes to portray this whole arc, so here it is. And like I said, I won't spoil any actual stuff for you because it was. I want you to see it. I want to talk about it with you guys. Off camera, it doesn't even matter. It was so. I thought it was really really cool, and they're very different art styles too. Each episode, like some are cartoony, some are like more CGI kind of stuff.
I do like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really
like collections.
Really,
Basically, the
like
Animatrix.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like actually. It felt a lot like the Animatrix, where it was like these things that kind of have the same theme, but they're very different. Cool. Each one,
Right.
they're good. Last one I have is just a dumb one. That's so dumb. You're probably not even gonna care about. You might not care about.
You guys totally forgot about like the most important news that came out last week that we didn't talk about in the
Well,
last
we can
video.
talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Hold on, because this is not that important. Other Worlds, that game we talked about by Obsidian, they're going to be exclusive to the Epic Games Store, which has got a lot of people very upset right now.
Why? Why would that be? Why would they do that?
Because what Epic Games Store, I guess, has been doing is they're giving really good incentives that Steam doesn't do, because Steam is more about the consumer, and where Epic Games Store is more about the developer. So they're like giving actual like these great incentives to be exclusive on their store. So they're going to be exclusive for 1 year, and then they're going to go to other platforms. But also they're on the Windows Store, so they're not technically exclusive. But
Yeah. No thanks.
I don't really care. I like Outer Worlds, but I might
maybe show me something else.
A little less shine on
Show
it.
me what you got. You know,
I think they're gonna regret doing that.
regrets too. Yeah.
Regret doing that.
I get it.
Okay, that's all I got. Now let's talk about cool stuff.
What's this thing you have?
You guys totally didn't talk about who's coming back to direct Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh,
we
you're
did not
right.
discuss
You're
that
right,
in
we
the
did
last
not discuss
video.
You know what? Because that literally happened like right after we
Yep.
finished filming.
James Gunn coming back. Well, I had a feeling this was going to happen
Yeah.
because everyone else who they were
It was
trying
like,
to get,
nope, not gonna touch
yeah,
it.
was like they didn't want to touch it. And Batista, who was a main character in this thing, wasn't going to touch it either. So I really think they had like really no other choice, which is good. I mean,
Give me what I want.
I'm sure they had to throw 2 times as much money out of this.
I want it. You don't know what I want. You have no control.
Give me
I have
what I
control.
Batista.
Wait, he's the good actor? Wait, hold on.
That was great.
Give me what I want.
Give me. He said like
You don't
3
have
times.
control. I have control. Did he break?
In wrestling,
Did someone break
in wrestling,
Batista?
he just came back to fight. He's gonna fight Triple H at WrestleMania, but like in
This
his
is the
promo,
worst promo.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. 'Cause
And so someone, of course, synced it up with "If You Want to Be My Lover" by
Yeah.
Spice Girls. Give me what I want. What I want. Yeah, pretty stupid.
They should have done
Pretty
that.
stupid.
So
I have no control. I have
I'm
control.
very happy that James Gunn's coming back, though. He really is the heart and soul.
He's the one
of
who
these
made that
first
series.
two
It would not be the same without him.
Yeah.
And so when he got
like I
fired,
said,
we were
it
all
might have been
broken
close to the same if it was Taika Waititi because he copied off him.
But also Taika Waititi's
But-
like, no thank you.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, good
I,
day,
got,
sir.
I did mine is called Thor Ragnarok. Fuck off.
He's like, and I'll probably do another Thor movie.
Like, can I put Korg in it? I can't? Well, fuck off.
Korg could have definitely been the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I could have been, yeah, sure. Want to get on my ship?
Hey, when the ship yet? Want to get him a ship? Okay, so David Benoit.
That's one for my Korg and two for your Korg.
David Benoit and
And three for
D.B. Weiss are. Like, do you know who they are?
Dave Benoit, you mean?
Dave Benoit.
Yes, Benoit, yeah.
Benoit.
Yeah, of course. I actually had this on my original list, but I didn't get to
Do you know who they are?
No.
Okay. They are the showrunners and the basically a lot of the directing,
No.
producing for Game of Thrones. Well, they were given a task to do a Star Wars trilogy, and we kind of hinted this when we guessed at it when they first got it, and now there's a bigger rumor that's confirming that they're going to be doing.
Yeah, we
a
totally
Knights-
did
a
guess
Knights,
this.
yes, we did. A Knights of the Old Republic trilogy.
But I feel like that. I mean that.
It's a great...
That's what they should do. Like
It's
if they're gonna,
a great world, and it has
Yeah.
that Game of Thrones potential where they would be so comfortable there. It's a no-brainer, guys.
Okay. So this also
So it's not happening. Fuck
no,
off.
this happened, but also there's a fan art that was drawn of Keanu Reeves as Revan.
That makes me like super hard. Like Unagi.
Revan's the main protagonist for the Knights of the Old Republic games. And yes.
But who would be Malik then?
He might be a little too old. He might be a little too old for the part, though. That's the only bad thing. But I'd be alright with it.
Yeah, but they can do what they want with it.
They sure can, and they're not gonna. I don't think
there's definitely some gravitas to play that character, though.
But yeah, the whole point of Revan is in the game is that when you start off with him, you don't know who you are, and you have to you start off as a nobody basically because you don't know.
And then you find out that you're literally the best somebody.
Yeah, which is a Star Wars theme that you see in every Star Wars, basically. Like, I'm a nobody. No, I'm actually the best person, the best fighter in the galaxy. Like Rey will be it by the end of episode 9, So, but I'm excited because I love the Knights of the Old Republic games, and I think that if anybody can do this
Nathan Disney,
the feudal space knight. If anyone would do that justice, it's the guys who did Game of Thrones,
Yeah, so many twists and turns in those games. Like that world just is a lot. It's rife for like making your own content too, because there's just so much.
Sure.
It's like 3,000 years between that and the modern Jedi universe. So even if you want to do a different era, you could still make this like long, epic, drawn-out thing.
They can paint this palette and not have to really worry about continuity errors. Like in episode 7, 8, 9, they really had to worry about what did 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6 do, so that we can not make it. So the fanboys won't be, hey, you didn't do this thing, but X-wings don't do that. They don't have to worry about that.
As long as you throw enough sex in there, the fanboys aren't going to care what's
and
going
put
on.
enough sex in there.
Just make them all bang.
Well, I mean that does happen in Knights of the Republic. You can like romance all of your followers, and also make them Jedi's in the second one. Like,
First
hey guy
that's then you give him a lightsaber.
Hey guy that has no lightsaber training whatsoever, and it was also like a street urchin or something, have a lightsaber. Oh, cool! I'm very proficient with it.
I checked your metachlorians and they look great.
Okay, cool man. Cool story, bro. Let's do it.
I felt you from the inside. Metachlorians. Good job.
He's like, I actually have one of the scanners. Yep, they're there.
But yeah, let's do this.
Actually, they should go hard on the midichlorians, I think, if they do it.
Like, really just push it way too much.
Oh, hold on. No, yeah, you got some. There you go.
I see that you have 10 metachlorians.
That's good. No, it's good. It's good. It's on a scale of 1 to...
sounds bad.
to
No,
12.
that's what it'll turn into, is they'll buy and sell and trade them.
They'll trade metachlorians.
Yeah.
Dude, I have 3 midichlorians. I'll trade you for...
Those are like mighty beans. It's like the mighty beans of the Old Republic. I like it. I have a mean metachlorian team
We're
right
not selling people, we're just selling metachlorians. The people are just
Nice when you transplant them,
Just
like get like a blood transfusion, get
I'll give
midichlorians.
you my midichlorians. Go save the galaxy.
Guys, this is ridiculous.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. This is really good. It's our best episode yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will go down in the annals of history. Or the annals.
Definitely annals of history.
Like in the butt of history.
Stay classy.
Wait.